Good morning, student of class 8. Today is part 11. Okay, commutative property of rational numbers. In today's part 11, we'll study about commutative property of rational numbers. Okay, students. In previous part, we studied about integers. Okay, commutative property of integers. What is the means of integer? And before this part, in part 9, we studied about the whole numbers. Okay, and in today's class, we studied about the commutative property of rational numbers. Okay, students, very easy concept. In previous part, according addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, we have to see that commutative property will be satisfy or not satisfy on rational numbers. Students, you know about the rational numbers. Part 1, I tell you the definition of rational number. The numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q not equals to 0 is called the rational number. Okay, so we have satisfy, and here students, you have noticed that we can study in previous part the additions of rational numbers. Here the additions of rational number will be included. If we don't know the additions of rational numbers, we can't satisfy the property of commutativity. Okay, so students, the basic rules, basic things will be depends on all types of topics. Okay, so if our basic is strong, then we can do anything. If we don't know the additions of rational number, then we can't satisfy the commutative property of rational numbers. Okay, so first of all, we know about the rational numbers of addition. So in previous part, I told you about the additions of rational numbers. So you can, if you have some doubts, you can see the previous parts also. You can recognize in this on those parts. I told you about that how we add rational numbers if denominators are same and denominators are not same. Here, look here how we can use here this property also. First of all, I tell you addition. Okay, addition. Commutative property means, you know about commutative property, students, for rational numbers. So a plus b. Students, rational number, what is the mean of rational number? First of all, you know about the rational number, that commutative property of addition, not rational number. I tell you only the additions of, this is the commutative property. Okay, not rational number, only for numbers I tell you. Okay, this is called, if we add some numbers in this form, then we can say that the rational numbers are also be included. Okay, students, so commutative property, what is the means of commutative property? Commutative property means a plus b is equals to b plus a. It will be satisfied or not satisfied for addition. Okay, this is the commutative property of additions. Okay, now we have to check the commutative property of addition on rational numbers. Okay, so here we let that rational numbers, let a is rational number. So what will the rational number we can use here? 1 by 3. Okay, then b, for rational number we use 2 by 3. Okay, I use the same denominators. If we have same denominator, then how we add the digit? If there are different denominator, then how we add the rational numbers? Okay, you can do both of questions. Okay, so here LHS side and RHS side I explain you. LHS side, look students carefully, 1 upon 3 plus 2 upon 3. That becomes, if denominators are same, then denominators write on this way, then 1 plus numerator like in this way, then 3 plus 3 is equals to 1. Okay, this is your answer. I can't explain here the method of denominators are same. You can I told in previous classes, so you have to remember that how we add this type of. Okay, we can do this. Then RHS side, if we add the 1 by 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3. Okay, then 3 is denominators are same, so we write denominator as well as then numerator as well as, then 2 plus 1 3 3 1. We say that LHS is equals to RHS. Okay, we can say LHS is equals to RHS. So if the LHS and RHS are same, and then we can say that the commutative property of rational numbers on addition will be satisfied. Additions for addition will be satisfied. Okay, for addition commutative property of rational number will be satisfied. Then we have use here another example I give you in your homework, two example. Okay, so if denominator are same and denominator are not same, you have to do two examples of each method. Okay, now I tell you the subtraction, commutative property for subtraction. Okay, for subtraction, here I write plus. Okay, here I write in first in plus. Okay, don't be confused here, this one is plus in previous addition, then minus, this is b minus a. Okay, this one is right here, a plus b and b plus a for this method. Okay, and as for subtraction, a minus b, b minus a. Students, always we remember what is the commutativity means. What is the commutativity means? It means interchange the digits. It means interchange. If we say 2 plus 3, then is equals to 3 plus 2. Both are same. If we add 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 and 3 plus 2 is equals to 5. So means additions of any numbers will be satisfied. Okay, for rational numbers we can say that this type of rational number a number which can be expressed in the form of p by q. So we can use rational number, whole numbers, which numbers are this, what are the whole numbers and which one is the integers. Okay, you have to know these numbers. Subtraction, students, look carefully. Subtraction. Okay, a is equals to 1 by 3 and b is equals to 2 by 3. 1 by 3 minus 2 by 3. Students, you have to study it in previous class the subtraction of rational numbers. Okay, so don't be confused here. Subtraction, I have changed the subtraction sign only, 1 minus 2. So here becomes minus 1 upon 3. Okay, this is the LHS side, and okay, then 2 upon 3 minus 1 by 3, then denominators are same, then we can write here 2 minus 1, then it becomes 1 by 3. Students, look carefully. LHS and RHS are not equals to. Students, always we remember minus and plus will be the not a minor mistake. Okay, not a minor mistake. You say that minus, only minus problem. Some students tell me that ma'am, I don't write here minus only, the sign of minus, so you have to wrong my whole questions. But students, always be remember only this is not a minor mistake. Okay, minus, it change the proper answer, so always be careful on this type of questions. Okay, so subtraction of commutative property for rational numbers not satisfied. Okay, then multiplication. Then multiplication. Here I change the multiplication sign. Okay, students, it means we will check that commutative property for rational numbers for multiplication will be satisfied or not satisfied. Here I write this mark of, okay, mark of multiplication. Student, I tell you in previous part the multiplication of rational numbers also, how we multiply the if the multiplication of two rational numbers have between the multiplications, and how we solve this type of question. So in this question we have to multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. Okay, then 1 multiplied by 2, 1 multiplied 2 and 3 multiplied by 3, so it becomes 2 and 9, and it becomes 2 multiplied by 1, 3 multiplied by 3, 2 becomes 9. Students, look carefully. LHS and RHS sides are equal. So we can say that multiplication of commutative property for rational numbers will be satisfied. Why satisfied? Because we have to prove that in mathematics everything will be proved. In mathematics we can't say that this is the truth. We can't say this is multiplication. How multiplication of the commutative property of rational number will be satisfied? We prove that LHS and RHS sides are equal, so we can say that this property will be satisfied. Okay, so here this will be satisfied. Now I tell you about the division method. Division of the multiplication division of the commutative property will be satisfied or not satisfied? Students, look carefully. Look carefully on this method. Okay, first of all I explained in previous class how we divide the rational numbers. If we have two rational numbers, how we divide. Students, if you have any problems to divide these type of rational numbers, you have to see the previous parts of this, okay, this chapter, because on that chapter I have explained that how we divide. Okay, so here students, first of all, if we have the divide sign, we have to change in multiplication sign, and for change multiplication side we have to use the second number on reciprocal. Okay, then what is the reciprocal of 2 by 3? 3 by 2. Okay, we reciprocal means we have to opposite. Numerator means numerator change in denominator, and denominator change in numerator. Okay, so 3 upon 6, then it becomes 2 by 3 multiply 3 by 1, it becomes 6 by 3. Student, both are different. Okay, first one is 3 by 6 and second one is 6 by 3. So our LHS and RHS are not equal, so we can say the division of the commutative property of rational numbers not satisfied. Okay, not satisfied, because for proof we have to see that first one answer is LHS side answer is 3 by 3 and RHS answer is 6 by 3. So we can say that LHS and RHS are not equals to. Okay students, this is very simple things of associate commutative property of rational numbers. You can practice these type of questions at home, and more times you will be perfect. Always be remember the main methods of this type of questions. Okay, so I give you some homework according this topic. So your today's homework is write the definition of commutative property of rational number and give two example for each types. Okay students, this is in your fair notebook. Write and learn also. Okay, write and learn the definition of commutative property of rational number and give two examples for each types in your fair notebook. Each type means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Only for numerator are same and denominator are same and denominator are not same. Both questions you will be doing in your fair notebook. Okay, thank you.
For more updates, search on YouTube RP Dular Shikshan Sansthan. Please subscribe the channel and press bell icon.